Welcome to Thought for February the 12th. Our readings are taken from Exodus 22, Psalm 75 and 76, and Mark chapter 8. And our thought is, of him will the Son of Man be ashamed when he comes. For whosoever is ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him will the Son of Man be ashamed when he comes. So says Mark chapter 8 verse 38. Why would we be ashamed of Jesus, causing him to be ashamed of us? Notice he specifically refers to his words. What has Jesus said that we would be ashamed of talking to our neighbours and fellow workers about? Isn't our responsibility to share our faith with others? Next week we will read in Mark chapter 12 and must note Jesus' comment about the second commandment. You shall love your neighbour as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. Verse 31. Surely we talk to our neighbours. Are they aware of our faith? We don't feel ashamed of what we believe, do we? If we do, why? We must aim to overcome our shyness. When Jesus rebuked Peter because he refused to believe that Jesus was going to be killed, he said to him, "You are not setting your mind on the things of God." Verse 33. Let us try harder to set our minds on the things of God. In doing so, we will recall that even in the law God gave through Moses, there is the command, you shall love your neighbour as yourself. Leviticus 19 verse 18. This has been a commandment for all ages. What a different world this would be if that command was carried out. And who can doubt that it will be by those who live in God's kingdom? Let us be in training for God's kingdom now. What better way to show your love for your neighbours than by encouraging them to believe in the words of Jesus? We must try to speak to them in the spirit of love, a desire to share something precious, the pearl of great price. This will be reflected in our attitude as well as in the words that we use. For we communicate as much by what we do as by what we say. The world has a word for it, body language. We must seek wisdom from above as we set ourselves to do this. Remember what James wrote. The wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that they are a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.